My name is Dr. Adam Chikaris. I'm the proud principal of Pleasantville Middle School. I'd like to welcome you all to the 6th grade spring concert. It's hard to imagine that we're already at the spring concert. This year has definitely flown by, but our students and our ensemble directors have put a lot of work and effort and energy into making tonight's concert a really special one. So without further ado, Mr. Slomka and the 6th grade band.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. This one is called Midnight Madness. Give it up for the 6th grade band. Thank you so much. As I said, that one was called Midnight Madness by Brian Balmages. It featured our lovely flute section. I feel like it's a section that long goes unheard. I hope we heard it that time. This next piece that we're going to play is called Adrenaline Rush. This is definitely one of the trickier pieces that we have planned for this evening. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. Thank you so much. This next selection is called Aura Lee. It is it's like a very classic traditional American folk song. You'll see that it contrasts with the first two pieces very much so. I always like to think this is the one my mom likes. So this is Aura Lee. Before we conclude our portion of the concert, can we have one more round of applause for the sixth grade band? With that last number, I always think of that as like, you know, we have music is certain colors, and there's other music that are different colors, and I always feel like in order to paint the most beautiful picture we can, we have to use all the colors, and I'm really very proud of the band, especially on that last one. So yeah, absolutely. All right. This last song is called Dragon Slayer. This one, if you don't think you'll have to listen too hard for it, but it features the gong, which is absolutely a very exciting instrument. So without further ado, thank you so much. This is Dragon Slayer.
Good evening. My name is Adele Wett, and I will be introducing the Pleasantville 6th Grade String Orchestra. Our first piece is called Accent on the Classics, arranged by Lori Gruneisen. This arrangement features bits and pieces of famous classics written by Haydn and Mozart, such as the Surprise Symphony, Eine kleine Nachtmusik, and Symphony No. 40. It was a very challenging piece to learn, but we worked very hard to refine the different articulations, dynamics, and key changes. We hope you enjoy listening to our first piece.
Next up, we will be performing Into the Sky by Brian Balmages. This is an original piece drawing fascinations with flying and our conquest of the skies. It was a great piece to refine dynamics and balance as the melodies passed around the different sections of the orchestra. Come join us into the sky.
Our third piece we have prepared for you tonight is called Dragon's Flight by Liam Ramsey White. Powerful and majestic, dragons captivate our imagination and have always held fascination, reverence, and even fear. Dragons have been companions, guardians, and symbols of luck and prosperity, as well as death and carnage.
This exciting piece depicts the world through the eyes of a dragon in flight. As the ruler of the skies, there are no limit for where you can go, and everyone has a chance to soar. As each section plays the adventurous melody, enjoy.
Good evening. We hope you enjoyed our three pieces. They worked really hard. I challenged them a lot. We typically prepare three pieces, but we have prepared four pieces of a little bit more difficult levels of repertoire tonight for you. Typically in this grade, they come from only knowing 2 strings, and we've really learned all 4 and explored with all 4 strings. It's been a lot. They did a lot of key changes, a lot of rhythmic music. We read through a ton of pieces, and our last piece was chosen by our students. And now that we've gone to the sky, we are the Dragon's Flight. We're going into Beyond the Thunder. They kind of organized this theme as well. They helped me choose the order of the pieces. I'm like, oh, storyline. We're going to the sky, Dragon's Flight, and going to the Beyond the Thunder. So we hope you enjoy our last piece. I just want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. They've worked really hard. It's been such a joy to work with them. They're such a fun, dynamic group. They're always coming to class, wanting to learn, excited to play, wanting to practice. If there's ever a cancellation, they're like, oh my gosh, when can I come next? I'm like, oh, this is great. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for encouraging them to practice and to be involved.
timbale player. This one is called Oye Como Va. That concludes my portion of tonight's concert. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank the administration and the rest of my music colleagues for making Pleasantville feel like such a great home. So thank you to them. Thank you guys. Now, so Tito Fuente was a timbales player, not a drum set player. Right now, I'm going to have our two percussionists, Lucas Arvici-Tarun and Ari Lehman-Markowski, come out here. They're going to play a more traditional type Afro, like Latin bell pattern. And it was really sounded so good. So in a way, this kind of features the percussion section.
Welcome all to the sixth grade spring concert. Another huge round of applause for the band, jazz band, and the orchestra. For those of you who don't know me, I am Robin O'Brien. I am the chorus and general music teacher here at the middle school. Stop. I am honored to be here with these phenomenal sixth graders, all 100 of them. That's a tight fit up there. So we've got a few songs we know that you will enjoy. Our first one is called Eneza Upendo. The piece is sung both in English and Swahili, and it celebrates the sentiments of unity and sharing love through music. And what better way to share love through music by singing together in unity, as in a chorus. That is something we've been discussing this year, as thinking of a chorus as large as we are as a whole, instead of individuals. So that's something we've been working on. The Swahili lyrics translate to spread love everywhere you go. Unity is love. We hope you enjoy Eneza Upendo.
Oh
As we get ready for summer, our second song is all about the feeling you get when you're spending a warm night outside and fireflies are flashing and flickering all around, shining their light. Here's Firefly. We would like to thank you all for coming tonight, as well as the jazz band, I can't talk tonight. The band, the jazz band, the orchestra, for sharing the stage with us. A huge thank you to Connie Prenner, our amazing accompanist. I love her. We would also like to thank Dr. Desad, Dr. Chigaris, Ms. O'Hara, our Board of Education, the PTA, and everyone in the middle and high schools for your support. Our final song is one that we know you are going to know. I allow my students to choose their third piece that they want to perform for the concert. This year we did a March Madness type bracket situation. Oh, there we go. And surprisingly, this one. I've been teaching this specific group for 3 years now. And each year they surprise me by choosing amazing songs. Some I've known, some I had no idea. Their first selection in 4th grade was High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. I didn't even know that song at the time, I'm so old. But it was so good and it worked. They know how to pick music. Last year I was enthralled when they chose I Want It That Way for the Backstreet Boys, being a 90s kid. And now, without further ado, we present you Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. I will give you a chance to sing along, don't you worry.